ก็กำลังล่องไปทางรัฐสภาเมื่อเช้าเราได้ขึ้นไปข้างบนนะครับ
The idea was to create an independent Hungarian royal court. The works ended in 1905. At the end of the war, as the Nazis and their Hungarian allies retreated to the castle district, it was heavily bombed. Reconstruction started after the war and lasted until the 80s. Nowadays, one can see a simplified version of
บนเรือก็จะมีการเสิร์ฟแชมเปญนะครับแล้วก็เสิร์ฟกาแฟสด
supported the claims of the baby king when the Austrians sent an army against Buda. The Turks came to help. They came as liberators. After the defeat of Austrian troops, the Sultan and his army set up camp under the walls of Buda. The Sultan invited the toddler king, his mother, and some Hungarian noblemen to his tent. Meanwhile, the Hungarian guards of the fortress led the Turkish soldiers inside the castle. The Turks acted as if they were only tourists looking around. They searched for the weakest points of the fortress, killed a few guards, and Buda fell into their hands. Shandor Palace. The smaller white building, the Shandor Palace, was named after the noble family that built it. Now it houses the offices and residence of the President of Hungary. He represents the nation at international conferences and signs laws passed by the parliament. There's an urban legend about the two balconies of the building. As you can see, they are a bit oversized for the building. The story says that one member of the noble Shandor family that inhabited the palace, Moritz Shandor, was crazy about horses, and he was the one who added these two balconies so that he could admire the view on the pest side from the back of his horse. You can see a statue of a bird on the hill. The funicular railway dates back to 1870 and was inspired by the one in Lyon, France. It was the second in Europe operated by a steam engine. Before the Second World War, some of the industries were along the road close to the oil and water district. This funicular railway was created for the employees of these industries so that they could get to work easier. Footpaths line appeared in that area as 1928. By that time, tourists had fallen in love with this old-fashioned method of the transport.
เมื่อเช้าวิ่งมาเนี่ยวิ่งอ้อมขึ้นมาเนี่ย
And in the 60s, there were plans to replace it with an escalator. But luckily, they were not carried out. It was finally reopened after its renovation in the 80s. Fisherman's Bastion. The bell tower is surrounded by small white towers, a total of 7. 7 towers to commemorate the 7 Hungarian tribes of pagan times. This ensemble is called the Fisherman's Bastion. With a name like that, one would place it somewhere in the wilderness. The reason for the name is quite simple. Under this section of the city wall, there was a quarter inhabited mainly by fishermen. In times of war, the Guild of Fishermen had to protect the wall. But the building you see up there was only erected in the early 20th century.